This is what I have left because of his greed, his selfishness, his complete disregard of and disrespect of others and life.
Next, we take you to Cincinnati, Ohio, for the sentencing of 23-year-old Jaleel Smith Riley. Nearly 3 years earlier, 20-year-old Portia Brooks was in her car with boyfriend Aaron Martin when Smith Riley and two men approached, looking to rob them. You can see the group on this security footage as they near the vehicle. Smith Riley ordered Martin out of the car, and when he didn't have any cash, he shot him in the head, causing permanent brain damage.
There was a guy outside of the car who looked like he was bleeding from multiple spots.
Smith Riley then leaned into the car and fired at Brooks.
There's a lady in it, and she's bleeding.
She died 3 days later. After a lengthy investigation, police arrested Smith Riley, charging him with both shootings. To avoid the death penalty, he pled guilty to aggravated murder and attempted murder. He's now facing a sentence from anywhere between 23 years to life without parole. But before sentencing, with victim Aaron Martin sitting in the gallery, Portia Brooks' family speaks directly to the court, as well as the man who shattered their lives.
He killed me mentally, emotionally. He killed my identity as a mother of three, as a family of four. This is what I have left because of his greed, his selfishness, his complete disregard of and disrespect of others and life. This is what I have left. I talk to her, I kiss her, I hold her, but as you can see, I get nothing back except the reality that she is gone.
Next to speak was Portia's younger sister.
He wants parole, well, I want my sister. Let's trade. I have to deal with life without Portia, so he should deal with life without parole.
Then it's Smith Riley's turn to try to convince the court that he deserves leniency.
Sorry. Go back away. I'm so sorry. This is what I come with.
And his attorney offers some final words.
This is somebody that feels genuine remorse. This is somebody that thinks about this every day, and he knows that he can't go back in time and undo what he did.
Finally, it's Judge Charles Kubicki who gets the last word.
Four defendants serve a term of life without parole. As to count 4, the offense of attempted murder.
Smith Riley receives a life sentence. He is not eligible for parole.
Man. They just don't get it, man. You know, hey, it's your boy Mr. 1751, man. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in. But this one here, man, you know, I just want you, you know, you kids out there, man, all you youth out there to understand that once you do something like this, there is no going back. And it only take a half a second, you know, to flip your life on its head, man. I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but you know, I'm gonna keep on saying it, man. You know, and hopefully it'll resonate with whoever it resonate with. You know I'm not gonna reach all of y'all, but you know, if y'all ain't got no old heads or you know, no thorough uncles and none of that around y'all, man, tune into my videos, man. I'm your old head, man. I'm your big brother, man. I'm the cool uncle, man, in the family. You feel me? So anyway, this guy here, man, he was one of those guys that I'm guessing, you know, was on the wrong side of life, you know. And there's a lot of guys like that out here. They lost. They don't have much going on. Don't really have no dreams or goals or, anything important going on in their life. So they just blow wherever the wind takes them. Every day they wake up, put their clothes on, and they go out and wherever way the wind blow them, that's where they go. And when you're a person like that with a lot of idle time on your hands, man, you tend to get involved with the wrong things and the wrong people. And that's likely what happened with this guy. Now they say it was him and two other guys. They were looking to rob somebody that night. And I don't know whether they knew these people. I don't know whether they knew these people or whether it was just a random night out, looking for an easy vic. Somebody to take down and looking for a quick come up, or it was something personal. I don't know personally, but I know that the situation is just all fucked up. Either way it's a bad situation. Because they said him and two of his friends, they got him on camera. They walked up, and this couple was in the car, and they walked up. He ended up whatever altercation they had with the individuals in the vehicle. The man that was in the vehicle, he ended up shooting the man in the head, which caused him permanent brain damage. And if I had to take a wise guess, I would guess that when he seen the woman that was in the car, he shot her because how they say can't leave no witnesses. She's seen everything. I guess he figured he was going to have to go all out and finish the job. But unfortunately, the one who would have been a witness, she ended up being the one. She ended up being the victim. The one that passed away from her injuries. And the man that he shot in the vehicle, he ended up living with permanent brain damage. Now, as you can see, in court, his victim, the man that he shot in the vehicle, he gets to sit there and view this shit show of the man that shot him in the head, trying to get some type of sympathy from the audience and from the judge, and it's just these things happen so often, man. It happens way too often, man. People go out, they do things with no regard for other people's lives, man. And they end up turning a robbery, which is already bad enough. They end up turning a robbery into a homicide. Just like that. And once you fuck up, there's no turning back. And homicide has no statute of limitation. I tell y'all this all the time. Homicide has no statute of limitation. I don't care how long you got away with it. I don't care about the family you started 5-10 years after. None of that matters. That homicide is a whole nother level of crime. Once you take a person's life, man, your life is just as good as your life. Your freedom is just on layaway. Your freedom is on layaway at that point. Because at any given moment after that, you're liable to have SWATs, homicide detectives busting in the residence no matter where you at, no matter where you are in the world. I don't care if you flee the country. They have bounty hunters for people who think they could just jump and flip and run to a different country. They got bounty hunters. Yeah. and some of these governments work together. You think you murder somebody in this country and flee to another country, you think they want you in that country? You think the government and the law enforcement in that country want you there? You know, they're there to protect their residents. They don't want you there, just like we don't want any illegal migrants over here that committed murder in their country. You know, so and you just gotta understand, man, that life is too precious, man. Life is too precious to throw it away on some foolishness, man. You know, on a night out with the guys, man, and with bad intentions. You know, it's just, and another thing, you can't expect the family, like her, like the girl's mother that he murdered, and the girl's sister. All they have left of their family member, of their loved one, is an urn. The mother said she talked to that urn every day, but it doesn't respond to her. She could never get her daughter back. And you're the cause of that. You did that. So it's just a waste of time to try to put on a show and convince these family members that you have remorse for what you did, and you have been rehabilitated, or you come to understand that what you did was the wrong thing and you're very sorry about it, and no, all that shit, all those feelings are only coming down on you because you got caught. You're laying in that cold cell looking at the ceiling. You're eating that slop. You understand? All your freedom is no more. You're confined. You're confined to a brick cell. Sharing a toilet. Sharing a toilet with another man. So just understand, man. Before you go out, and I'm specifically talking to the youth, man, when I say use your brain, man. Do not be a follower. Do not be a follower, man. Be the leader, man. And make sure you lead the people that respect you, the people that look up to you. Make sure you lead them in the right direction, man. And so that when they look at you, they can see the progress that you made without committing any crime. Without having to commit crime. Just whatever you do, try to make life worth it. Try to make your moves smooth. Try to be the smooth bull. You know what I'm saying? That made it through life and accomplished all these things, all these goals. You just accomplished. You knocking goals out legally, and you loving it. You reaping the benefits of the hard work you put in, and everybody see it. Everybody want to be like you, because guess what? You got all the fly cars. You got all the jewelry that you ever wanted. You got the property. You got all the all the girls, or whatever it is you want, whatever it is your heart desire. You like flashy objects? You can get those flashy objects, man, the legal way. And guess what? Not have to look over your shoulder. Not have to worry about the police busting your house because you robbed somebody and possibly murdered somebody to obtain those objects, or to get a fast buck that you won't end up blowing on some nonsense anyway. So just think about that, man, before you go out here with your guys, with the homeboys, and commit a stupid act. Because it ain't worth it, man. Anyway, until next time, man, it's your boy, Mr. 1751, bring you another 1751 reaction to the next video. Hey, yo, I'm specifically talking to the youth when I say, think before you act. Think before you act. One bad move can cost you your freedom. Take it from a guy that's been there. I've been down that road. I'm not talking to you from a perspective of a person who never walked down that road, who never lived that lifestyle. I'm a living testimony to everything that you're trying to do. And I'm here to tell you that there is no happy ending in that lifestyle. So, take it from me. Think before you act. Use your brain. You have this brain here for a reason. Use it. Do not be a follower. Follow your dreams. Anyway, until next time, it's your boy, Mr. 1751. Y'all stay up.